Hey guys, I'm Rita, and in this episode I will show you how you can convert Proforma invoice to a sales invoice on Clearbooks. We need to go to our Proforma invoice, and it is of course under quotes section under sales. Here under complete I have my Proforma invoice number 4. To create an invoice based on this Proforma, if I click on manage and I have option to create an invoice, or if I open this actual Proforma quote, I have an option to create an invoice by clicking on this button. Now we are on draft status of a sales invoice. We can change information if we need to. So for example, date, due date, reference number is Proforma invoice number, and I would suggest not to change because it would be easier to trace back which Proforma invoices have been created to sales invoices. Theme is the template of an invoice. You can select one of available or provided by Clearbooks. There is our Proforma invoice details. If you need to add maybe additional line for a product, service, like maybe shipping or delivery charges, click on add new line and new line will be added here, so you can provide details there. Otherwise, click on this cross to remove that line. We can add additional notes into summary section if you need to. Select your bank details. So if you have multiple banks, select one which applies to this sales invoice, or you can set up instant bank payments like e-payments, like PayPal links or Stripe links. Also, we can edit invoice payment text and manage attachments. Before we save this invoice, we have a couple more options. We can save this invoice as a draft and come back later and amend details. We can refresh if any changes have been made, or we can preview. In preview, we'll be able to see information about this invoice. So firstly, there is invoice number and there is a reference from this Proforma. So Proforma 4. If you want to do any changes, you can still come back and amend information above. If you are happy with details above, click save and this will create sales invoice. So even from this sales invoice, we can edit, we can email directly, attach payments, view as PDF, and also void if we don't want this one invoice to be actually active in our system. If I click on invoices, under unpaid section, I can see my invoice 128 for Gift Limited and based on Proforma invoice 4. From here, I have option to view attachments or add attachments, make a copy of this sales invoice. Also, I can copy information to purchase order. I can edit, email, get online link, add a payment, or print or download as PDF. The quickest way to send out from this screen is to click on this little envelope, and you would need to provide details if you want to send via email. If you will print out and send by post, and you can mark that this invoice has been sent by post, or maybe it was hand delivered, like in my case. Okay, so when I go back to invoices, that little black envelope has changed to little blue paper plane. So in this episode, I showed you how you can convert Proforma invoice to a sales invoice on Clearbooks. If you have any questions or require any further advice, feel free to reach out to me. Also, I have shared the links in the description section below to my Clearbooks tutorial and review episodes. If you have not seen it yet, check it out.